Hello second years, welcome to maths class. Today we will deal the relative position of the circles. So circles relative position means whether they are away from each other or touch each other externally or intersect or touch each other internally or one lies inside the circle. Like that we have to check. Actually in the question they will give two circle equations to you, just they will give the two circles and they will ask sometimes how many common tangents are there, whether these two circles touch each other or not, whether these two circles intersect or not. Like that they will ask the question in 7 marks. Right. From this topic we are having two 7 marks question. One 7 marks question will be based on this relative position of the circles. So come to this topic, relative positions of the circles. So if any two circle equations are given to you, so first find out center and radius of first circle, similarly center and radius of second circle. Then you find out the distance between the centers C1, C2 and you add R1 and R2, right. So actually in the question they will give two circle equations to you. Whenever a circle is there means the center will be there, radius will be there. So first circle center C1, R1, second circle center C2, R2 you have to find. After that distance between centers is C1, C2 you find out and R1 plus R2 value you have to find out. Suppose your C1, C2 value is greater than R1 plus R2, then circles will be away from each other. So this is the condition for circles away from each other. That means they do not touch each other. So what is the condition? C1, C2 must be greater than R1 plus R2. So in all the questions they will give two circle equations to you. So with the first circle you will get C1 R1, with the second circle you will get C2 R2. Once we got that, then find out the distance between these C1 C2 and radius, add the radius value, then compare whether C1 C2 is greater than or whether C1 C2 is equal to R1 R2, whether less than or equals to modulus of R1 minus R2. Like that we have to check. So first case is if C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2, then the two circles will be away from each other. They do not touch each other. See, C1, C2, distance from here to here. R1 is this one, R2 is this one. If you add R1 plus R2, this distance plus this distance, definitely your C1, C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. Whenever you got this condition, we will write the two circles do not touch each other or away from each other. Then now come to the question of how many tangents are possible, common tangents, not tangents. We can draw any number of tangents, but how many common tangents are possible? So this is one common tangent. Tangent means the line which touch the circle at one point, right? So this is one common tangent. Common means both. That line must touch this circle as well as this circle. So this is one common tangent. This is one common tangent. So they are called direct common tangents. So two direct common tangents will be there, and this is also one tangent. This is also another tangent. These are called transverse common tangents. So two transverse common tangents will be there. So new terminology, you say it once again, right? So direct common tangent, transverse common tangent. Directly if we take the tangents, they are direct common tangents. The tangents which intersect on C1, C2 are called the transverse common tangents. Two direct common tangents, two transverse common tangents will be there. So point of intersection of the transverse common tangent is P, and P is said to be internal center. Once again, if two circles are given to you, you have to check this condition C1, C2 and R1, R2. If it is greater than R1 plus R2, the two circles do not touch each other. They are away from each other. If they are away from each other, how many common tangents are possible? Two direct common tangents are possible. Two transverse common tangents are possible. The point of intersection of a transverse common tangent is called internal center. The point of intersection of direct common tangents is called external center. So internal center P divides C1, C2 internally. That's why its formula, internal bisection formula, we will find the P point, and Q divides C1, C2 externally. Q point is outside of C1, C2, that is external point. P point is inside of C1, C2, that's why internal point. So internal bisection, P divides C1, C2 internally, so internal bisection formula. Q divides C1, C2 externally, that's why external bisection. Already in 10th class, from 10th class we know internal bisection formula and external bisection formula. So whenever C1, C2 is greater than R1 plus R2, the two circles will be away from each other. They do not touch each other. And how many common tangents are possible? Totally 4 common tangents are possible. Two direct common tangents, these are called direct common tangents. Two transverse common tangents. That means one pair of direct common tangents, one pair of transverse common tangent. The point of intersection of transverse common tangent is called P. So P divides C1, C2 internally, internal bisection. So we will get that P is called internal center. It divides C1, C2 internally, that is called internal bisection. So P formula is this one, and Q lies external of C1, C2 line, C1, C2 up to here, but it is external point. So it divides C1, C2 externally. So to get your Q point, you have to take external bisection formula. This is the first case in relative position of circles. Now second case, suppose C1, C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. Suppose we got here your C1, C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. Now your C1, C2 is R1 plus R2. Then what happens? The circles touch each other externally outside. See, C1, C2. This is the distance between C1, C2. This is your R1, radius of first circle. This is your R2, radius of second circle. Exactly C1, C2 distance is nothing but R1 plus R2. So whenever we got C1, C2 is equal to R1 plus R2, directly we will write the circles touch each other externally, outside they will touch, isn't it? So here, this is the point, this point is called the point of contact. This point is called where they touch, right, each other. That point is called point of contact. So you observe that point of contact divides C1, C2 internally. So if we want to get that point of contact, we have to take internal center formula. Circles touch externally, but point of contact divides C1, C2 internally. Why? That point P lies in between C1 and C2. So at this point of contact, we can draw one common tangent, and from Q we can draw two common tangents. So totally 3 common tangents will be there. Okay, how many common tangents? 3 common tangents. In this case, we got 4 common tangents. 2 are direct and 2 are transverse common tangents. Point of intersection of transverse common tangent, internal point, internal center. Point of intersection of direct common tangent, external center. That is the first case. In second case, you will have C1 C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. So whenever it is this condition is satisfied, you can write the circles touch each other externally. They will touch each other externally. But what is the point of contact? This is the point of contact lies in between C1, C2. If we want to find that point of contact, we have to use the internal bisection formula. Okay, circles touch each other externally. Point of contact lies internally. Okay, and how many common tangents? 3 common tangents. At the point of contact, we can take 1 tangent, and from outside one point, we can take 2 tangents. Common means it should be tangent for both the circles. Okay, so that is your case 2. Now come to the case 3. If your C1, C2 value is greater than modulus of R1 minus R2 less than R1 plus R2, circles intersect. So see, these are the 2 circles, right? Here intersecting, here also intersecting. So whenever our condition C1, C2 satisfies, right, this condition, whenever, that means in the question they will give 2 circle equations to you. So from that you can find, from the first circle you can find C1 R1. From the second circle you will find C2 R2. So then you find out your C1 C2. Then you compare with the radius values. Suppose this condition is satisfied, then we will write the circles will intersect. And how many common tangents will be there? 2 common tangents will be there, right? So this is your third case. Come to the fourth case. If C1 C2 is equal to modulus of R1 minus R2, then the circles touch internally like this. One circle will be here, internally another circle, and they will touch at this point. This is called the point of contact. And observe, your point is outside of C1, C2. So if the circles touch internally, point of contact will be in external point. If circles touch externally, point of contact is internal, reverse, right? So whenever C1, C2 is modulus of R1 minus R2, right, circles touch internally, they will touch internally, and this is the point of contact, and this point lies outside of C1, C2, external of C1, C2. So point divides C1, C2 externally. If we want to find that point of contact, we have to take external bisection formula. Here we have taken internal bisection formula. P lies in between C1 and C2. That's why internal bisection. P lies outside, external of C1, C2. That's why external bisection. And see, here circles touch externally, P lies internally. Circles touch internally, P lies externally, opposite. Actually they will ask, they will give 2 circle equations and show that these 2 circles touch each other, find the point of contact. Like that they will ask, they will give 2 circle equations to you, show that these circles touch each other and find the point of contact. So if they touch externally, your point of contact is internal center. If they touch internally, your point of contact is external center. Be careful, okay? So reversely it will be there. By diagram you can see the point, okay? So how many common tangents will be there? If the circles touch internally, only 1 common tangent we can take. At the point of contact, we can take 1 tangent. That is the tangent for both. Common means tangent for both the circles. Now come to the case 5. So, if your C1, C2 is less than of R1 minus R2, one circle lies inside the other circle. So, we cannot take any common tangent for that. Tangent means it must touch the circle at only one point. But here common tangent means it must touch one circle as well as another circle at one point. There is no possibility for the fifth case. So, no common tangent. Okay. So, relative position of circles means here we are discussing whether the circles are away from each other, that means do not touch each other, or touch each other externally, or intersecting, or touch each other internally, or one circle lies inside the other circle. Okay. Then come to the common tangents. How many common tangents are present in these cases? In the first case, if C1, C2 is greater than R1 plus R2, we will have totally 2 direct common tangents, 2 transverse common tangents. So, totally 4 common tangents will be there. Okay. So, if we take direct tangents, right, they are called, this is one direct tangent which touch this circle as well as this circle. This is another direct common tangent. One pair of direct common tangent, one pair of transverse common tangent. Pair means 2. So, 2 plus 2, 4 tangents are possible whenever C1, C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. Okay. And point of intersection of transverse common tangents is called internal center. Why we are saying internal center? That point lies in between C1, C2. That's why it is internal center. And the point of intersection of direct common tangents is called external center. Why it is external? Q lies outside of C1, C2. So, Q is external center of C1, C2. If you want to find the internal center, you have to take internal bisection formula. Why? P divides C1, C2 internally, internal bisection formula. Q lies outside of C1, C2. Q divides C1, C2 externally. That's why you have to take external bisection formula. So, whenever this is the condition, 2 circles do not touch each other. And how many common tangents? 4. One pair of direct common tangent, one pair of transverse common tangents. The tangents which intersect on C1, C2 are called transverse common tangents. The tangents which intersect, right, directly if we take, right, so they are direct common tangents. Totally 4 common tangents will be there. So, the point of intersection of transverse is internal center. The point of intersection of direct common tangents is external center. Okay. So, now come to the case 2. C1, C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. If we get this condition, right, then we can say that the circles touch each other externally, outside they will touch, and that point is called point of contact. Where the 2 circles touch each other, that point is called point of contact. So, at the point of contact, we can take one tangent. From outside, we can take 2 tangents, common tangents, not tangents. We can take any number of tangents, but here we are discussing about common tangent, means that tangent must be tangent to both the circles. How many common tangents? 3 common tangents are possible. So, then suppose if we want to find the point of contact, you observe this point lies inside the C1, C2. So, point divides C1, C2 internally. So, we will take internal bisection formula. Right. Next, come to this case 3. Suppose your C1, C2 is greater than modulus of R1 minus R2 or less than R1 plus R2. Circles intersect. They will intersect at 2 points. So how many common tangents are possible? Only 2 are possible. From outside the point we can draw 2 common tangents, right? Next to come to the fourth one. What is that? If modulus C1 C2 is equal to, right, your C1 C2 is equal to modulus of R1 minus R2, the circles touch internally. One circle will be like this, another circle will touch at internally, right? It lies internally and touch at one point. So touch internally. That where they touch each other, that is called the point of contact. Okay, so if you observe that point of contact, P lies outside of C1 C2, so it is external point. So if you want to find this point of contact, you have to use the external bisection formula. Be clear, if they touch externally, point will be internal. If they touch internally, point lies external, reversely, right? Most repeated questions for in 7 marks, right? These principles we will use in solving those 7 marks. Show that these two circles touch each other, find the point of contact. Like that they will ask the question. So we have to check whether they touch internally or they touch externally. If they touch externally, point is internal point. Internally, point is external point. So now come to the case 5. Case 5 is if C1 C2, what is this? The distance between C1 C2, line C1 C2 means the distance between C1 C2 is less than modulus of R1 minus R2. One circle lies inside the other circle, then there is no possibility to draw a common tangent. Common tangent means it must touch the first circle at one point and second circle also at one point. There is no possibility to draw the tangent to those two circles. One circle lies inside the other circle. We cannot draw any tangent for this, so no common tangents. So for the first case, 4 common tangents. For the second case, 3 common tangents. For the case 3, 2 common tangents. For the fourth, 1 common tangent, and for the fifth, no common tangents. Okay, so these are the talk regarding your relative positions of circles, how they will lie, whether they are away, they touch, externally, internally, intersects, one lies inside the circle. After that, how many tangents exist if they are in that case. Okay, so we have to find the center and the radius of a first circle C1 R1 and center and radius of second circle C2 R2. After that, distance between C1 C2. Then we have to check all these conditions. If any condition satisfied, we can write they are away from each other, touch each other, intersect each other, like that we will write, and we can write the number of common tangents also. So just these are the formulas if this is the case number of tangents and that is the case number of tangents, like that you have to write and confirm it. Okay, so tomorrow we will solve 7 marks problems based on these relative positions of the circles. Okay, so that's all for today. Have a nice day.